at first, one gone. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Durant settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ortiz. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Fouled off left side.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a pop-up. Tatis under this one. And that is that. Here's the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Second baseman.
If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one to first. Guerrero steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. Betts in his 10th season, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The line of the pitch. Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut, and it did not take long for him to make a name for himself. And a swing and a miss. Talking about Feller's debut, he burst onto the scene at his first start. He struck out 15 batters, and he was still in high school. In his 4th start, he racked up 17 Ks. Ace. 2-1 now.
And Feller didn't slow down anytime soon. Led the league in strikeouts for the next 4 seasons and won 93 games.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Not close with that one. Ball 1. That's down and in. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And there's a ball. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's too high, ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
1 gone, runner at first. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Punch with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Registers the punch out and hits 1. Back here in Boston. Boston. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Valdez back to work.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Freeman hits it in the air. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. Now batting Jarren Duran. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The pitch.
1-2.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. 2 away. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Not in time. He's safe. Here's a big power threat. Pete Crow Armstrong. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And a foul ball. And the runner's coming home. Pitch is low. Oops, throw goes to third. He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez brings it in for the third out. Back here at Fenway, and now it's going to be Austin Wells. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Next to hit, Johan Rojas. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Jurickson Profar. One out, the base is empty for him. Profar gets a piece there. Righty delivers. In the air, left field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center.
And that one is lifted in the air. Duran drifts towards it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He is safe.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Machado swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Foul ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 down. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now at Fenway. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Juan Soto down. And he deals.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter now, Pudge Rodriguez.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And that one sliced foul. Line drive. Segura throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Javi Baez digs in right side. First pitch not close. That one ripped but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. This one smoked out to left. And a base hit right there. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Long throw for the 3rd out. Back inside Fenway Park, and now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Late with the swing there. Vladdy, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. That one way inside. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And here is O'Neal Cruz. Ball. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one is absolutely belted. Duran going back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Runner around third. 1 runs in. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Feller, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Got him. One away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The 0-2. Wells checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In the dirt, but kept close. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out in. Back in Boston, ready to go. Bottom 4. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No ball. One strike.
Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one into dirt. On to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Flied to right his first time. That's hard hit on the line. Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike two.
1-2.
And a base hit up the middle. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Segura has to step out of the way for ball one. Runner at first with two away. Manny Machado will hit next.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Throw on to Freeman. Machado out of the play. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In the air, left field. Profar has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And takes low for ball one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Next offering down in the dirt.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Slice the other way and foul. And here it comes. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike three. And now it's Juan Soto. Swings through that.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile ball.
Oscar Brazobot gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Cruz makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Well, one-run game. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Feller back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Cruz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the 6th, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Javier Baez. And the first offering is not close. And a swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a count 1-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. and fouled off. Now move to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Down to first. And he dives back in time. Righty to the plate. Out in front and foul to the left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts. Camilo Doval comes on now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one fouled off. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Freeman in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Cruz tracks it down for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And the right-hander back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one ball.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate. Set for the last half of the 7th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a pitch. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now, Jarren Duran.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Rodriguez going back. Up against the wall. And brings it in. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. For the top of the 8th, digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the back.
Oh, diving stop. First out in the top of the 8th. Gene Segura, the next to hit. On the ground to third. Tatis to first. Segura out in the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Machado up here.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's 0-1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Boston, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Juan Soto. Diaz on to pitch here, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Way outside, and that is ball 1. That one missed. Not even close there, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And the tying run is on base. No outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Here comes a pitch. In the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Baez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing, fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2-1.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. And the righty deals. Hard ground ball, base down. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So the tying run at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bunts it in the air. Goes to third for 1.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez settles under it. That is the inning. Back here in Boston, we go to the 9th, and now the DH, David Ortiz. Feller back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. And there's one down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate.
Well, it's looking like it's going to be a one-run lead to hold on to in the ninth. So let's see if they turn to the bullpen or they keep riding this arm who's been so good to this point.
That one blasted deep to right. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Gone! He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-1. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Strike one. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And now 1 and 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway, last chance for the home team. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
There's one, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
It made out the bucket list in these balls. Left switch, hang time, hang glide.